sure to check out Agelessgeeks for your figures and collectibles. This video and YouTube channel is rated PG-13, so that means this channel is not for anyone under the age of 13. So what is going on, my fellow collectors? How is everybody doing today? Daredevil19 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Mafex Medicom toy, The Dark Knight Returns Batman. So let's get into it right away and take a quick look at the box. So as you can see here, we kind of get a similar style box for this Batman from Mafex, but it's actually a little bit more narrow compared to what we're usually seeing, so that is definitely cool. So we do get the window right there in the front of the box, and on the top does say DC. On the bottom we do get an image of the figure, so see Dark Knight Returns, Batman action figure, Mafex, and Medicom toy. And then here is the bottom of the box with the barcode of Blubby Plus, who cares about. And then here's the top of the box, the one side with a cool image of the figure. Same thing on the other side of the box, just a different pose. And then the back there does have some pretty cool poses you can get the figure into, along with some of the accessories. But anyway, that is the packaging. Let's get this figure open and take a closer look at Old Man Batman. Alrighty, taking a closer detailed look at the Dark Knight here, and Mafex really did an impressive job with the figure here, man. Really dig the cape as well, but the head sculpt looks great. Looks like how he does in the Dark Knight Returns. Very nice sculpting around the eyes to give him a meanish look. I like the all-white eyes, the very stern look on his face, and the paint pretty clean where the skin tone meets the black, and it looks like there's a subtle wash in it. It looks like some black paint, like a splotch of it got over there. Not too bad though. I do dig these short bat ears. You can see where his actual ears are underneath as well. And then we do get the cloth wired cape, and then we do get this plastic cape piece, which has some nice sculpted wrinkles to it. But I really dig the fabric and the folds in the cloth wired cape here. Wish they added 2 more pieces of bendy wire in it. There's only a piece here and a piece here, but it's pretty good bendy wire and pretty sturdy as well. And it's not an overly massive cape like the Hush Batman, which a lot of people didn't really like how overly large that cape was. And this one is much shorter as well, but really dig the way this looks. And it is a pretty big cape as well. I mean, it's not as big as the Batman Hush, so people who did not like that will be happier with this one. And then for the torso here, Bat symbol looks great, and I love the sculpted texture to the suit. It's like sculpted lines all throughout it, but very clean paintwork on the bat symbol. You get sculpted wrinkles all throughout his gray suit, and we get a very nice subtle shading on the gray as well, and it just turned out really nice, man. Same with on the back, nice sculpt on the muscle definition as well. The shading looks great, the sculpted texture to the suit. Great job on the arms also. We get the shading, sculpted wrinkles and everything. Elbow joints blend in pretty good. Then we do get his bat gauntlets, some sculpted wrinkles on him, which look nice. And then we do get his utility belt, and I really love the detail on this, the paintwork, mainly because they added a beautiful shading or a wash all throughout it, and it just turned out really nice, man. And it is a separate piece, but they did glue it on the back here. But really nice sculpt and especially paintwork on the utility belt. A+++ for that. The crotch piece has sculpted wrinkles all throughout it. Same with on the legs, and we do get the sculpted texture once again on the pants, which look really nice. Knee joints blend in really well. We get the shading once again also. And the bat boots turned out pretty good too. Paint's pretty clean on them where the black meets the gray. A little bit of black paint got on the gray up there, but not that big of a deal. And we do get sculpted wrinkles on them. Same with on the feet. Pretty basic looking boots. And on the bottom, not too much going on. So overall, I think Mafex pretty much killed it with the detail on this Batman. I wasn't even going to get this figure at first, but after seeing people post images of it, it looked too awesome not to have, and I was getting such positive reviews, and I see why it has been. But anyway, let's continue on. Moving on to the accessories, this Dark Knight Returns Batman isn't really included with a whole bunch, and I do wish they included like a rifle, like something like this, because I do believe he used it as a grappling hook, so I wish they at least included that. But what we do get, we do of course get the Mafex stand, so we do have the base, the arm, and the clamp, and it does have the basic Mafex stand. Articulation, so we do get that. And then we do get 2 interchangeable head sculpts. And starting on the left there, we do get the basic stern face, which is the one that does come on the figure out of the packaging. They did a great job with that one. Then finally on the right, we do get the angry teeth gritted face, or you could use it as like a psycho-y type smiling face. And they also did a very nice job with that one as well. The skin tone is a bit darker on the teeth gritted face compared to the basic stern face, which is fine. I mean, not really that big of a deal, but the paintwork on that one is very well done. Also, I like the all white eyes as well, and I do wish they did include an unmasked Bruce Wayne head, but you do get that with one of the upcoming releases of this same Batman, but he's in the blue and gray instead of the black and gray. But the head sculpts are very simple to swap out. I'll show you to do that right now quickly. And swapping the heads for Batman is very basic when it comes to Mafex, so all you do is just pull up and it pops right off the joint there. Take the other head sculpt, push down, and once you hear the snap, there you go, as simple as that. And I do like this face sculpt the best out of both of them. So we do get the 2 interchangeable head sculpts, and then we also get 8 tiny batarangs. And these are all the same, but they did turn out pretty damn good, man. They're a little sharp, so be careful of that. And I do like the silver that they chose for it. And be careful not to drop these in the rug, because they could possibly get lost. So we do get a total of 8 of those, and then we finally get 10 alternate hands. And starting on the top right here, we do get a pair of fists, of course, which do come on the figure out of the packaging. Then we do get another pair of fist looking hands, but there's an opening in between the thumb and the fingers, so you could either use this for the batarangs or use it to grip onto his cape. And then we do get a pair of like gripping type hands, but these are meant for you to wedge the batarangs in between the fingers there, so glad they included those. And we do get a pair of open type hands, and then we do get another pair of open hands that kind of look like karate chop hands, but these hands are meant for you to be able to recreate the graphic novel cover, I believe, where he does that iconic pose. So really like that they did include these hands as well. And they are made of a softer rubbery type plastic, so they are much more easier to swap out. They do have some great sculpt detail through them as well, but like what Daredevil 19 always says, it's always a good thing when it's easy to swap the hands, because you don't want to risk breaking a wrist joint on your new Mafex The Dark Knight Returns Batman. But anyway, that is all the accessories included with The Dark Knight. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review, shall we? Now for the height of the Dark Knight. To the very top of his head, well, right to his bat ear, it looks like he's exactly 6.5 inches tall. And then here he is compared to the Mafex Batman Hush Batman, the SH Figure Arts, the Dark Knight Batman, the McFarlane Toys, the Grim Knight, and the Mezco 112 Silver Knight Batman. And then here he is compared to the Mezco 112 Clown Prince of Crime Joker, the SH Figure Arts 2.0 The Dark Knight Joker, the Revoltech Amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn, and the Storm Collectibles Darkseid. And then here he is compared to the Storm Collectibles Sector, the Marvel Legends Retro Series Deadpool, the Mafex Justice League Batman, and the Figma Black Swordsman Guts. And then here he is compared to the SH Figure Arts Awakened Warrior Super Saiyan Goku and the Mezco 112 Deadpool. Anyway, there's some quick comparisons. Let's keep moving on with the rest of the review. So now for Batman's articulation, and he does have some very good movement. The cape, as we know, has bendy wire, so you can pose it somewhat, since we do have the bendy wire in there. Then we do get 2 joints at the neck here, so with both joints, you can get Batman to look up about that much. Then going down, it gets restricted a bit by the plastic part of the cape right there, so we can't really look down too much, which is a bit disappointing, but still not too bad there. Then we do get a beautiful pivot at both the joints, and then we do get swivel up there as well. And then the neck joint here is bent a little bit, so it can help for going back, or if you turn it the other way, better for going forward. But like I said, going forward, the joint does get restricted. Then we do get a torso and a waist joint, and both those joints going forward, pretty good forward movement, so good for like crouching type poses. And then going back, goes back decently as well. You do see a tiny gap there, but just do that, and then there you go, it's pretty much gone. Then you do get nice pivot at the torso, and then that does swivel as well. And then you do get alright pivot at the waist, and then that also does swivel as well. Then for the arms here, up at the shoulders, We do get a very nice circular motion out of the shoulder. Point of articulation I do like very much. The arms do go out to the sides about 90 degrees. They do go up and down. True bicep swivel, double jointed elbows that go past a little more than 90 degrees, so definitely good enough. Then we do get a ball hinge on the wrist, so that does swivel, and then hinges back and forth there. Now for the legs here, we do get the drop down leg joints. They don't really drop down too much, but you can get Batman to kick forward a little more than 90 degrees, so that is definitely good. Doesn't really go to the back too much. Let's see if he can. Jean-Claude Van Damme it, and he pretty much can, so pretty good leg movement with the Dark Knight here. Then we do get a nice hip swivel there. Double jointed knees that do bend back pretty much 90 degrees. Then for the ankles here, they of course do swivel. They do hinge up really well, hinge down really well, and then we do get a beautiful 90-degree bend ankle pivot there. Great ankle joints. They're ball hinges just like the wrists, which is a joint I do like for ankles. Then we do get a nice toe hinge. So overall, the articulation for the Dark Knight here is pretty damn awesome, and you're going to be able to get him in some dope The Dark Knight Returns, like poses. And I'm about to show you some of those cool poses right about now. But anyway, that is my review of the Mafex The Dark Knight Returns Batman. Hope you enjoyed it. If I had to rate this figure with detail, I'd easily give it an even 9. Articulation, I'd also give it an even 9. Accessories, I'd have to give it a 7. And then the overall quality, I would have to give an 8.5. If you would like to know the price and where to buy this figure, I did get mine from Agelessgeeks, so you can check out their website at agelessgeeks.com. And when you check out, use code name Daredevil, and you will get yourself a bit of a discount. If you can't find something on their website, I do highly recommend going through their Instagram or their Facebook page. I will put more information in the description below. And if you would like to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. And if you liked it, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, oh well, I guess I didn't like it. But thanks for watching. I will see you later. So as you can see here, we do get a similar... Let's get this figure, but take a closer look. Batman Hush. Batman, the SH Figure Arts, The Dark Knight. Batman. The Storm Collectibles Scepter. If you try to look at Batman through the packaging here, it looks like he has a double chin. But it's just because of the plastic, and it looks pretty funny actually. Double Chin Batman!